Hey, it's Ethan Skolnick for 5 on the Floor and the 5 Reasons Sports Network, and this is the latest Take 5. So the Miami Heat are 8-5 going into tonight's game in Chicago. They're coming off a 7-game win streak. They got up 22-1 against the Bulls and blew that game. And so, because Nikola Jovic just had a big game with the Skyforce, which he's been assigned to for the time being, Heat fans are out there again wondering why Jovic is not playing. And to that I say, are we really doing this again? Like, there are things that you can question Heat management about, for sure. Some of the contracts they've given out, some of the deals that they could have gotten into that maybe they didn't want to get into. You can even talk about luxury tax concerns and all that. But why are we questioning the way that they develop players? Haven't they proven enough to this point? And this gets to the same debate that we have all the time. Whenever a player that the Heat develop gets into the lineup or the rotation and performs well, everyone is like, well, see? This is why I said this guy should have played earlier, without considering the fact that maybe the guy wouldn't have played as well if the Heat hadn't paced it the way that they did. I like Jovic. They like Jovic. They think he has big potential. They don't necessarily know if he's going to be part of the core, and yes, he has been available in some trade talks if those talks had gone further. But they're not looking to move him. They like him. They think he can develop into something for them. But he's 20 years old, and regardless of what he just did in Summer League or in the World Cup or in a Sioux Falls game, it is not the same as fitting into an NBA rotation. I take a look at what they have right now. Where is he going to play? Most people are going to say, okay, ahead of Kevin Love. You want him playing as a backup 5? Spoelstra doesn't seem to think that's his best position. You're not starting him right now with Bam, because even though people think he's the perfect 4 next to Bam, and maybe someday he will be, it looks like Haywood Highsmith is actually the perfect 4 next to Bam, and Haywood is a good example of the Heat's developmental program. People wanted him to play more in the playoffs last year. Could he have helped them? Maybe. Is he a better player now when they finally insert him into the starting lineup? I would say yes. So again, there are countless examples that are better than Haywood, that the Heat took their time with, got them into the rotation of the lineup under the guidance of Erik Spoelstra, who most Heat fans think is the best coach in the league, and it's ended up working out. I believe it will work out with Jovic one way or another. Remember all the KZ Okpala talk? Second-round pick that the Heat traded, 3 picks to get? Pat Riley wanted him, right? And even though Pat Riley was the one that really wanted Okpala, and Heat fans wanted Okpala to play, Spoelstra kind of held Okpala out. Is Okpala even in the NBA right now? Again, I'm not saying that's going to happen with Jovic, but I'm saying that sometimes Heat fans just want the flavor of the month to be inserted into the lineup or the rotation, and that player is either not ready to do what the Heat need him to do at that point or will never be ready. I believe Jovic eventually will be ready. The Heat have decided he's not ready quite yet, and that he's better off getting minutes in Sioux Falls, and I think they're right. Ethan Skolnick, 5 on the Floor, on the 5 Reasons Sports YouTube channel.